2, that is, on Skid Row this time. And this is the fourth one on Modern Warfare 2. We covered Carnival, Fuel, Underpass, and now Skid Row. So let's get to it. So for the first spot, you just jump out of that window onto the awning, jump onto this light, into the balcony, and this is a pretty cool secret spot. If you lay prone, you can actually walk under to the other side of it by laying prone and crawling under the ladder. And from here, it's a great place to defend bomb sites, have a good time. It's a hilarious spot because it's obviously a really useful spot because it's like people will never check there. You can defend the bomb site, I don't know, camp, which I don't suggest doing because that's really gay, but I mean, like call in air support, stuff like that. And here's how you do it from a first-person point of view. Just climb out the window after I'm done flipping my guns here because I'm just having a jolly old time. And now while I'm doing this, I just want to quickly mention that secret spots. You guys, a lot of the comments are saying like these aren't secrets anymore now that everyone knows them. Well, I just want to let you know that not everyone knows them. There's about 10 million people who play this game compared to the 30,000 views these videos get, which is not the same as 10 million, so you don't have to worry about everyone knowing these spots. Obviously, only the guys who actually are more like avid gamers and like are, I guess you could say, geeks. I'm a total geek. I love it. So I'm just saying, like only some people are gonna know these spots. You don't have to worry about them being abused or people just camping in them and stuff like that, or boosters. Because just think of it like this: only you guys are watching it. The guys on Machinima Respawn who watch these videos. So you don't have to worry about that stuff. And now, if you go behind this door and look down into the basket, that's a great place to call in air support, or if you're getting flanked and you just need to get cover real quick and then jump out and surprise them, that's a great spot to do that in. Now here's a pretty cool spot. If you just inch your way out onto this little ledge, you can actually go inside of this awning. By jumping on it, you're going to stick, and then you need to walk around the edge carefully and then just go straight through it to the back, and you're inside of this. It's a pretty cool spot, as you can tell, and this is one of my favorites, actually. I love going in this randomly for no reason because it's just funny. And now here's an extended version of it that is truthfully not too useful, but if you want to show off that you can do some awesome trick jumps and maybe just surprise people and scare people on matchmaking, you can go ahead and do this by following what Nooch is doing, and he's just hopping along over these little metal wirings that are in there, and then you're going to want to jump right across onto that. That's a difficult jump to do, but if you can get it done, it's pretty cool. You can just show off and go up here for literally no reason, but you know, if you want to do it, why not? Go ahead and do it. Because we figured it's a secret spot. Not many people have seen this sort of stuff, so might as well show some trick jumps too. So now, as you can tell, Nooch is up there he's having a good pants party up there. I mean, no one's gonna ever like know how to do that unless you've watched this video, because it's kind of a tricky jump to do. Now here's another spot where you can get inside of one of those ladder patios. No, I don't know what they're called. I'm just gonna call them ladder balconies. That's what I'm going to call it, the balcony. So here's the second balcony on this map you can get into. By hopping up onto this antenna, you have to stand right on the top of this spike if you want to climb over. And then you have to sprint to jump and jump right at the right time. And then you will hop right into this balcony. And from here, great place to take cover, call in air support. And, you know, just film the morning news from this video camera. Not really sure what it's doing up here. But, you know, you can just disguise yourself as a cameraman, because, of course, you know, there's other stuff you can do in this game besides kill people. And as you can tell from up there, when you stand behind that camera, you literally, like, it's impossible to see you. Like, it's so difficult to tell that that's a player and not just a piece of the environment. So now here is a nice little story. If you guys don't know what Nooch's actual name is, his name is Matt. That's his first name. And he's a good friend of mine. And now here's a spot where he jumped across without telling me what he did at first. And then he said, you know, just jump straight across from the air conditioning units. And I called him a massive dick there because I said, there's no way you did it by just jumping there. There's no way you could make it. So I decided that I would do my own method and climb to the top of this antenna and then jump across. And let's just see how this turned out from my way of doing it. Yeah, it clearly didn't end so well. I kind of just ended my life by jumping there. So it turned out he was actually telling the truth, and I just failed on the first jump. That actually you really just do sprint across and you can land on here. And now this leads us to the next little spot on Skid Row. This is pretty much incredibly pointless, but since you can jump here, it's kind of a cool place to go. I figured, you know, Infinity Ward left out part of the map on Skid Row. I'm disappointed. There's this little black hole of nothingness, so dropped that into the video, why not? And I attempted to throw my Semtex in there, and it didn't quite fit, so again, I killed myself. But now, leading to the next balcony, and as well as some office space, I heard Machinima's looking for some more office room, so you might want to try renting here, or maybe not try renting there, because there are people who might kill you, as you can tell. Right through that sign, so yeah, office space on Skid Row is a bad idea. You're gonna get murdered. So now how to get up there is you just climb on these sandbags and then hop onto this metal piece of fence, hop onto the next piece of metal fence, climb up onto this windowsill, onto the awning, and then you're going to want to sprint across and jump through the fish and chips sign and not hit the fish and chips sign like I did there. You're going to have to go a little bit to the right, like just go a little bit off the awning, and then you go straight through the fish and chips sign. Those damn Brits with their fish and chips blocking me off. Anyway, so now you're through onto this other ladder spot. So now this is the third balcony we've showed you, and these are the only three you can actually get to without changing settings or modding. So these ones are all they all work in matchmaking. So there's some pretty cool balcony spots where you can go and pick people off without them having a clue where you are. And now here's another spot that is pretty badass. To do it, it is kind of difficult to get this first jump down. And I failed there climbing up the side of that fence. So what you're going to want to do is inch your way up this fence, jump up onto the top of the fence, not go on that air conditioning unit, and then go on top of this red, whatchamacallit, the red shipping crate. That's what I'm going to call it. Then you're going to want to sprint jump onto the fence, and now that jump is kind of difficult to make. So, because the timing has to be 100% perfect or you will not make it. And I do believe you have to do it with lightweight. We've attempted it without lightweight, but we've never made it. That doesn't mean it's impossible, that just means we've never done it. So I would definitely recommend using lightweight if you're going to do this spot. And then you can jump and go into the inside of this roof, because you just sink straight through this roof onto the platform below. And from here, it's like nearly impossible to be seen, because I don't think people look up there. I know I certainly don't look up there, so I don't think anyone else will. So if you have a silenced weapon, that'd be a great spot. And now, breaking and entering and for the lols are all in one, because there's only one for each of these. So now, for breaking and entering, if you're having trouble taking out these people who are camping in these windows, a good way to get up there is by climbing along these sandbags, jump onto the truck, stand, and then go right onto the corner, and hopefully you will not get flashed by your douchebag friends like I just did. So let's try this one more time. You want to go back up, inch your way to the corner of it on the left side, and then you literally just you basically walk onto it, but you do jump, but you don't even really make the jumping animation. That's how easy it is to get on that ledge. But it's a great way to come through those windows and kill the people who are camping up there without them having a clue what hit them. So again, to do it, just inch your way along to the left side of the corner, not the front, and then you climb right up onto onto this platform, ceiling, I don't know, roof, whatever. And now from here, this is the for the lol part, because you can go into Smurf mode and turn blue by going against this wall. It's extremely pointless, but it is kind of a secret, so I said, hell with it, just chuck it in this video, why not? As you can tell, my character was changing colors there from the regular colors to a darker blue. So that is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the final secret spots on Modern Warfare 2. This was the map Skid Row, obviously, for those of you who couldn't figure it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this so far, and I think we're going to have some Halo 3 before Reach comes out. And once Halo Reach comes out, we'll cover every single map. And apart from that, have an awesome day, guys. Love you long time. See ya.